Hi, it's Avril. You are listening to a podcast that inspires creators, entrepreneurs, and teachers to share meaningful content to pursue your passion and dreams. Best known as a motivational speaker, teacher, and writer, with a love sharing knowledge and impact lives. My topic for today is a decision away. What do I want to ask or tell you about a decision away? I would love you to think about your life, where you are and where you think you would have been by now. What were your thoughts? Did you ever think that this would be a place? I was also stuck at a time and didn't know how to go ahead in life, how to come back, what to do. It was just as though my life was stuck. So my next question is, where do you want to be? Where do you see yourself within the next year or two? I always say there's more to life. At the beginning, when you were young, you thought of so much ideas, but life has maybe given you a wrong turn, or you took a wrong turn, or you think that your life has amounted to nothing. I want to tell you today, it can still change. In your life, there's changes that needs to be done. What would be the first thing that I can advise? I will have a few 5 points that you can think and ponder upon. First of all, attitude of gratitude. To be grateful about little things, hearing the birds, having a light meal to eat or coffee, whether it's a cold water. When you get up and you open your eyes and you can drink a cup of coffee, say thank you. If you can walk without pain, say thank you. If you have a job that you can go to, even though you hate your job, just say thank you. Let there be gratefulness in your heart for the little things in life. That's your starting point, how to start the day, by attitude of gratitude. You will see how things just change to the better as you look at things through different and new eyes. The wrong others are doing, you won't notice because there's gratitude in your heart for your day. Number 2. You are one decision away from a total different life, income, marriage, a relationship with God, a prayer life, achieving your dreams, or writing that first book. Just think of it, one decision away to taking up a course to improve yourself. One decision away. What are you going to do? If you can change that one decision towards various aspects in your life, you can change your life. You can move forward. 3. I was stuck. I was a procrastinator. And then one day I came across Mel Roberts, also a very famous motivational speaker. And she said she was a procrastinator. She always postponed things, until one day she just got up. It was almost like a NASA where they count down 10, 9, 8, 7. She had such a NASA experience as to say, and out came the 5-second rule, that whatever she wants to do, she just gives it 5 seconds. She would say to get out of bed in the morning, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then she'd jump up and do. If she want to go sit and write that book, then she would say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and she jump up wherever she sits and she start hitting those keys. Those are the simple things that one can do. Get your mind in order. Then you will become unstoppable. Nobody can ever stop you. You will become the best that they could ever have been because you were made for something greater. I always say, when I sit, I say, Lord, there must be more. Show me the more. Give me the more. Your student is ready for the more. Do I get the more? I get the more. Why? Because I live by the principle, ask, believe that you get it, and you will receive. When last did you ask for your breakthrough? When last did you ask what to do? Because you have incredible ideas. Bring it. Start off with them. I'm just thinking now of my colleagues that had financial strains and they had a lack of finances, and I didn't know how they got themselves into it, but eventually they were there. And I started talking to them and I say, what are you good in? This one was good in baking cakes. That one was good in making jewelry. That one was good in massaging. And then I told them, start what you are good at. Even if it's a little bit, if you get $100 more per week than you had, it's something. It's money for bread and it's money for taxi. And so they all started, and today it's so surprising every month to see them, every week to see them busy with sales. And the joy is back in their lives because they now know it started small, but it's going to grow big. They start dreaming again. I always say money is everywhere. If you are hungry enough to make them, not that I say it should just be about money. It can even be about your health. If you're sick, healthy people are all around you. Sick people or something amount to 1% of society. Why should you be stuck and say, oh yes, I have this and I have that? You agree upon being sick. I will never acknowledge anything when diagnosed. I will always look at the doctor and I will look at the report and I will say, this is not mine. This is not mine. I don't know who this belongs to, but it's definitely not mine. Within a week, max 2, I'm out of whatever I had. Then I start visualizing how healthy I am, how I walk again, how I do the things that I want to do. Your mind is so powerful. You start dreaming again of better days to come. And so it should be with the finances. See yourself, the house that you want, the training that you want to do, the book that you want to write, the cakes that you want to bake. Think of all those things. Start dreaming again. You're not too old. Life only starts now. The now can be anything when you're 20, you're 30, you're 40, you're 50. Wherever, your life can start now. To start in life has some or the other key. Fourth, where do you start? One key would be just jump up, just do. Don't have any more excuses, just do. When you think of it, just do. 5, the second key and the main key that I learned a few years back was me. You'll think I'm selfish, but I'm not. For years, I've given to everyone everything that I have. Everyone excelled and I was stuck because I want to do my own things. Then somebody would come, Avril, help me with this. I want to do something, Avril, this is this. And people occupied my time and I loved what I do. I gave everything and I was passionate about what I'm doing because I felt I helped people. And one morning I won't ever forget that I was standing in my kitchen. I said, Lord, I'm moving to the 50s and it seems as though my life has amounted to nothing. I've put so much seed in the ground and it seems as though I do not have a harvest. And you know what I heard the small whisper said? I called Apostle Paul alone. And that words were the change in my life because then I knew God wanted to tell me, think of yourself. Forget about the other people. And after I've got that concept, that principle, I could start saying no to people. I focused on my dreams and my potential and my goals. And one by the other things just fell in place like never before. And 3 weeks back, I started to update my son's CV for a new modern CV. And I think that was opening a door. But I didn't think of it that it's my child. I should do something. Yes. And afterwards, somebody asked me to do design, a state-of-the-art certificates. I've done it. Oh, and I was excited. And then I helped somebody with publishing his books, more time. And then there was a youth group. Everything just if the one is not even finished, then the other one will come and I will help and sort them out. And I helped them to establish this youth group with a 3-day beauty parlor, designing their flyers and putting their prices together, state-of-the-art service that they should deliver because we focus on the X amount that they should earn, how much clients they should get, like a strategist preparing everything. Until I realized on that day for 3 weeks, I woke up and I said for 3 weeks because my deadline of a certain big project was due 30 September and I missed my deadline. And I thought myself, you 3 weeks and you didn't complete it. It was then that it's almost as though the Holy Spirit took me back and showed me how you wasted your time again helping others. And instantly I closed the door and I said, I'm not going to help anybody again. I'm going to work on my things first. First work on you and from the leftovers you give others. Not give your best to others and for the leftovers it's you. It doesn't work like that. You will be procrastinating, you will be stuck and you will not be able to move ahead. And we all want to move ahead in life. On Friday, somebody else asked me, and I said, unfortunately, I have a lot of work to do. I won't be able to assist and help you. Maybe within a month, I will be available. So those are the little things in life that can block you of becoming who you really want. This week's challenge that I would roll out to you is, what should you do, or what should I do to change my circumstances? At least 2 things. Write it down and start with 2 things. Next week or the week after that, we can think of another 2 or even 5 until we get into the habit of achieving whatever we put our mind to. If you like my podcast, please subscribe, and thank you for listening.